11-1. It's official. Barcelona undefeated. No more. Thanks to Partizan. Took about 10 minutes after overtime to see if Lawrence Roberts interfered with the basket on Pete Michaels' final attempt. Results: Partizan goes home with the W. Let's talk about it, shall we? Alright, from the start, here's something you might want to know. Juan Carlos Navarro only scored 7 points, ranking of -1. Bo McCaleb only scored 4 points. So there are your two stars, your two big scorers, combining for 11 points. So that means, who's it going to be? The bench and the role players of Barcelona, or the bench and the role players of Partizan? Logic would say Barcelona, since they are deep as the ocean. However, Partizan came together like they always do, and like I said last week, if you get these guys in a dogfight, you keep them close, you give them hope, you're not going to win. Partizan got up 8-0, went in with the lead into halftime by 11, and then Regal Barcelona comes back out, stifling defense, goes up 9, 45-54. They were up late third quarter. I thought it was over. Everyone else thought it was over. Jaka Lakovic was getting whatever he wanted. He hit 4 threes on the day, 4 of 8 for him. One of the only guys really scoring for them. One of 2 players in double figures. Erzem Lorbeck the other. But Partizan stuck with the game plan. Coach Dusko Vujocevic, not enough can be said about how he gets the most out of his players every year, every game, every night, every season, every quarter, in this case every overtime, every possession. You cannot say enough about Coach Dusko Vujocevic. I see a Coach of the Year in his future. One more thing we got to talk about. Jan Vesely. I know Milos Teodosic just won the MVP award for the month of January, and looks like he seems to be in line. If not him, then Ricky Rubio for the Rising Star Award. But damn it, if Jan Vesely doesn't kind of deserve some award for what he's doing. He played 40 minutes tonight. Kid's still 19 years old. Played 40 minutes, 13 points, 15 rebounds for the young Czech guy who's probably going to go first round. He was slipping a little bit on draft boards, poor production, but this is going to get him right back into the lottery conversation because he was everywhere, especially with Alex Maric out, who's been the best post player all year in Euroleague, still out with that injury. Vesely steps up. Lawrence Roberts steps up. Great game. 12 points, 11 rebounds. I don't need you shooting 6 threes, Lawrence. If you're listening, are we here? Are we hearing that? 6 threes, no more. You only hit 1 of them. You need to take it to the rim and just do what you do, which is muscle up, big dunk, big 3-point play. He fouled Erzem Lorbeck out in overtime, and he was really the only guy getting buckets for Barcelona in that last period. I'm just thrilled right now. I'm supposed to be objective. Forget all that. I picked Partizan to win. I got to admit, I kind of thought Barcelona was going to win, but I picked them because if they won, I didn't want to say I didn't believe. So now I can say, Partizan, I believe. Serbia, I'm with you. All right? I think we had 4. Yeah, we had 4 more games. You guys want to talk? We should. All right, my producer's saying we should talk about those. So, let's get it, shall we? Starting with the first one of the day, Zalgiris versus CSKA Moscow. Zalgiris got up early, and we're up double digits on CSKA for a good portion of that first half. CSKA pulls it back close, and then in the second half, they just run away with it. Zalgiris was hitting shots early. They stopped falling late. The big scorers for Zalgiris, Tadas Klimavicius with 12 points, kind of came out of the woodwork. Danush Shalinga, the solid vet, had 10. Marcus Brown started hot. He and Gerald Holden were trading threes in that first quarter, but then it just kind of the wheels fell off for him. He stopped putting up shots, didn't take any from inside the arc. I'd like to see him get into the bucket a little bit more, especially because CSKA was playing a very small lineup. At a certain point in time, Coach Evgeny Pashutin had Ramunas Iskauskas at the 4, which with Planinic, Holden, and Langdon up top, and Kahn, the lone big man, that led to Kahn's foul trouble. I didn't get what they were doing, but I guess they got away with it because, as always, Victor Kriapa was everywhere. He led the team with 34 minutes and 16 seconds, and he got 16 points, 6 rebounds, where am I at? 3 steals, 4 assists all over the place, as usual. Victor Kriapa continues to be my favorite player in the EuroLeague to watch. The energy, the all-around game. And did I mention he hit 6 of 7 from the field? That's Euro efficiency right there. So they win 83-68, go to the top of their group at 2-0. Zalgiris loses another one to go to 0-2. Unicaja versus Seco Procom. This one was Seco was up early, and then Unicaja pulled it even, and Seco ran away with it in the fourth quarter. David Logan kind of sparked them late to get that big run, late third, early fourth, but he only ended up with 9 points. The big scorers were Ronnie Burrell with 16 and Quintel Woods with 17. For Unicaja, they continue to struggle and just look lost on offense, only scoring 50 points. Bernie Rodriguez and Omar Cook in double figures for them. Juan Dixon, a rough game after a pretty good one last week. He shot 2 of 13 from the field today. So wasn't a big fan of that pickup when they made it. Still not a big fan of that pickup right now. Efes Pilsen versus Montepaschi Siena. I picked Efes because I love Efes. I still have faith in them. They're my Final Four pick, as you probably know if you've watched any of these. And they did not disappoint. They get the 10-point win over Montepaschi playing at home. Mario Kassoun, you love watching him play when he has that fire, and most of all when he's healthy. He struggled to stay healthy. When he is healthy, he's a beast. He and Kai Pecker looked incredible out there. Kaya was 6 of 8 from the field. Mario was 7 of 8. So you put that together, that's 13 of 16 with your big guys down low. It's tough to beat them when they're playing like that. Bojan Popovic, it doesn't look like Efes is committed to making him their guy, their starting point guard, their go-to distributor. Maybe they're trying to save him for what, I don't know. But we'll continue to monitor that. Great game there. Olympiacos beats Khimki in Greece 87-69. This one was not close, was never really that close. Even when it was kind of close, you knew it wasn't close. One of those kind of games. Yotam Halpern with 15 to lead the team. Big Sofo dropping 14. Linus Kleza doing what he does, 12.7 rebounds. Another good performance for him. So that's what we had this week. I know we kind of glazed over the first games, but honestly, if any of y'all watched the Partizan Barcelona game, I said coming in, this game will be perfect. I don't know who was going to win necessarily, but no matter what it was going to be hard fought. It was going to be skill versus grit. Grit won out today, and that's the way I like it. I'm Freaknick. Y'all take care. See you tomorrow.